Okay, we are live. So, for anybody just joining, I am Aisling. I am your head leader for Ireland and Northern Ireland, and I'm here today for another interview because you know what? We showed up, guys. We showed up in June, and we had so many amazing donations towards our fund to fill our Hopefull Handbags. One of the donors was one of our own leaders, Kerry Denny. So today we're here to talk about Kerry's business. So Kerry, first off, what we're going to do is we're going to start by you just giving everybody a little bit of a background about you as a person first. So go first.
As a person, so me as a person, hi, thank you so much. I'm Kerry Denny. I'm here in Ireland. We moved here about 5 years ago from California. I do have Irish roots. My mother grew up here and I spent lots and lots of summers spending time over here in the country. So I know my cousins and my granny when she was alive, and spending time over here. So that's kind of why we moved to Ireland. So we like it, it's so nice. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, how could you leave California? It's like, do you know how hot it is in California right now? Do you know how you like hustle and hustle and hustle and it's still not enough to like put petrol in the car and run the air conditioner and buy food? Like, it's just so crazy. So so I love, we'll talk about business, but I love helping people feel better in their bodies. So.
And that's it. And like, I guess for you, obviously making that move to Ireland as well, it kind of gives you the best of both worlds because you can be here most of the time, connected to your roots, but you can have amazing holidays in California, right?
Yeah, and like I told my family and my friends, and I always have a place for you to come. So I have a guest room. People have.
And you were at the airport today, right?
I was at the airport today. Yeah. So my friends came over for their anniversary, and they happen to be staying at a bed and breakfast right down the street from me. I'm like, I can take you to the airport. They're like, oh my gosh, really? I'm like, yeah, it's right there.
You don't realize how small Ireland is until you get here, right, guys?
Right. And it's a lot. They wanted to do like 9 million things, so when you're driving around, it's like, oh, stop and spend an hour here and stop and spend an hour there. So, you're not able to do all the things that you research and look up, but they had a fabulous time and hated leaving today. So.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, they're gone home. They weren't arriving. Sorry, I misunderstood. So, Kerry, we are here to showcase your business. Now, I know that you have 2 businesses. So how about you tell us a bit about your Zumba and your online part of that business, and then we'll talk about the other. So you give both equal opportunity.
Excellent. Yeah. So I am a Zumba instructor. I teach classes in person, and I also have an on-demand option. So I'll be uploading some more classes so you have more variety over the summer. But that's, you just come along when it suits you. You buy the class, you have 24 hours then to do the class. And as I tell people, if you do it online, then you can pause me. You cannot pause me in person.
Oh yeah, and you know what, our most recent meeting towards the end, we were just finished up packing our bags. I was like, Kerry, come on, teach us a bit of Zumba, quick, let's just do a dance. So we all had a great dance to finish off on a nice high vibe, and I'm like doing this, going, I remember we did this, and then we did this, and we did this, and we did that, and we did that. So it's really good fun, and I tell you, there were some parts of my glutes that I felt the next day that I hadn't felt in a while.
Yeah, and
it didn't feel strenuous at all. It was just, we were having fun.
Yep. So the whole thing with Zumba is that it's fun fitness. So you're dancing, you're having a good time, you're laughing, right? It's a bit of crack. Absolutely. And then you're like, oh, I really did. Like, you check your fitness watch and you burned those calories and you got those steps in, but that isn't the focus. I want people to, I love giving people permission to get up and move, and being that person who's boogieing at the grocery store, who's the first one up at a wedding, like, at something where it's like, oh, I think we're supposed to, the drumming circle, like I'll be the first one. And everybody's like, thank you so much. That gave me permission to get up also. And so that's my whole thing of like, you have permission to come to class and move and follow me if you want. And if you can't, that's fine too. If you're having a good time, like, that's great.
I took me like 1 or 2 repetitions before I was like, oh, now we know what she's about to do again.
Yeah. And
I like that. It's good that it's repetitive too. So you can you're kind of taking it in, and you're like, yes, I've got it. And then you can go for it.
Exactly. So fun fitness, it builds, and then each song builds, and each, throughout the song, and then throughout the hour, each thing builds as well. So
Yeah, so so you mean like you'll start off with like an easier song and well, they're all great songs,
Yeah.
right? They're all great high vibe music anyway. But
Yeah.
the moves that you're gonna do are gonna push you a little bit and a little bit and a little bit further. So you're gonna stretch it as you
It's
go
gonna
through.
stretch.
Is that a
Yeah.
good example? Is that good am I understanding that right?
Yeah, and even the songs that I've been doing for 2 years, did an arm song the other night, and it's like as soon as we start, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling that already. you know,
Mm,
it's not like, that you just get used to it. Now that's not really a workout anymore. It's like every time is a workout.
yeah. No, that's amazing. So
Yeah.
that's just one side of what you do. You actually have three, four kind of sides. But there are some things that people can order off you from Amazon. Do you want to talk about that one thing? I'll lead on to the other ones because lucky I know all the things you do, right?
You do know all the things that I do. I have a journal that I created. So one of my things is helping people with their self-care. So you can go to Amazon.com. You can look up my Dragonfly Journal by Carrie Denny, and you're going to get this little journal. Plenty of room for doodling and lists and affirmations. And there's, again, no wrong way to do it. So that's, as you can see, a theme with me. It gives you plenty of opportunities to clear your mind, fuel your body, nourish your soul, and just affirm, write your affirmations each day and repeat them each day. So that's available. I do have a few on hand.
So those are the two things that people can get anywhere from you right now, so far.
So far, yes.
So far. And the third thing that people can get in almost every country is something that I'm a major fan of too. Tell the ladies.
So since I have been a massage therapist for over 25 years, naturally, you would imagine I would use essential oils and wellness products. A lot of people approached me, hey, try this shake, these supplements, these things. And I'm like, no, I just want to keep it real, real simple for my clients. Until I saw doTERRA essential oils, and I'm like, something is different here. I could just feel the higher vibration of the oils. I could feel how effective they were. When I added them into my massage session, my clients were like, that was the most amazing session. And they've had sessions for me for years. And I applied the oils and they're like, finally, that knot released. Finally, I got more relaxed. Finally, I fell asleep during my session, which my clients would sometimes get upset about. They're like, oh, I missed it. I fell asleep. I'm like, you fell asleep. Like, that's the best.
That's perfect. That's the best sign, right?
And it's not like I sat down and read the paper. Like, I was still working on you that whole time. I'm like, okay, they're asleep now. I can have a break.
What are your now I know this is a really hard question because I know when people ask me this, I find it really hard to choose. Do you have 3 top oils?
Oh, that's a good question. So let's see. Usually
what are your most used?
My most used. So usually what's ever closest to hand. So let's see. This is I have oils everywhere. I have oils in my kitchen. I have them in my bathroom. I have them next to me on my chair where I sit in the evening. I have my supplements right next to me where I eat my breakfast. So I put them in a place that I can use them.
I do the same.
Really easily. It's not like, oh, geez, I got to go dig those things out.
We have a little holder in each room, and each room has whatever each person likes. So James has his set, Ethan has his set, I have my set, the kitchen has its set.
And my kitchen, there's like a perfect little ledge. I'm like, when I first saw the kitchen, I was like, that's where my
oil ledge.
Because it's under the window. It's under the window, so it doesn't get the sun on them.
Yeah.
And right there. So every day I use Balance. So this is our grounding blend. It is very, helps keep you focused, on track, and grounded. So you don't feel like a crazy person when you're like, I got to do an interview and I got to drive to the airport and I got to go, take care of myself and I got to go pick up the groceries and do a women's circle tonight with ladies in my group. Like, so Balance goes on every day. And when I was doing a lot of massages back to back, I would apply it before every session to just keep that grounded nature. So that's great for everybody. If everybody applied that.
All of my kids react very well to Balance. We'll just put it that way. I was going to say my autistic child. All of my children react very well to Balance. And it's a really good one to put along your ears before a meeting too.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah. And so probably my second oil would be Deep Blue. Since I do teach Zumba and I'm not a spring chicken. There's aches and pains. Well, you felt sore afterwards too. So I will apply Deep Blue. It's great for aches, pains, inflammation, any kind of bruising. That's one of the ones that I like to use. It comes in a cream, it comes in an oil, comes in a roller. So
yeah.
Did you order? I have the stick coming too. So
I haven't ordered the stick, but I have the polyphenols as well. So almost everything.
Yeah.
Can you tell we're both a fan of that one? And what's the third one, Kerry?
And the third, probably Wild Orange, because it's very uplifting, versatile. It's also very relaxing. So a lady had got some Wild Orange. She's like, I love this so much. Day one, she gets out of the shower and she applies it all over. And she's like, I love it so much. She gets to work and she's like, oh my God. She's like, what happened? She goes, you put on too much. A little goes a long way.
Yeah.
So she really felt that relaxing effect of it, when you're going for the uplifting effect and really get that.
You literally overdosed, right?
Overdosed. So a little goes a long way.
1 to 2 drops.
Yeah, 1 to 2 drops. You can always put on more later. Your body assimilates, uses it quite quickly. Not all essential oils are created equal. So if you do want the best, get in touch and I can tell you why.
Amazing. And well, the fourth part you've kind of nodded to is the massage therapy. Like, so have you any tips for people, like when should they be going for a massage? I know not everybody's going to be able to come to you in Kildare, but around the world, if you know your local massage therapist, when should they be contacting them?
You should contact them today. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to speak up. Okay. So when you go for your massage, it's your massage. Yes, you feel like they are the expert. They've been doing it a long time, but it is your body and you need to communicate. And so it might take a few sessions for you to get that massage dialed in, right? But if you walk into a place and you don't like the way it feels, you don't like the way it looks, you are under no obligation to keep going, What I tell my clients is doing it on a regular basis. So don't save it up for once a year when you're on vacation, once a year for your birthday. Set up a schedule that works for you. I had a client that liked to come in every 4 weeks. So the months, 5 weeks, I would see her twice that month. She's like every 4 weeks because of the conditions that she had. That's what really worked for her. Other people, it's once a week. Some people, it's twice a week. But your body starts to get used to, oh, it's Saturday, I'm coming for my massage. Oh, it's Monday, it's time for my massage. And so your body starts to relax and get in that routine and learn that. And so you're getting deeper relaxation. You're getting more out of your session to do that,
Great tips. Well, I think we might have just been we're a little bit over our 10 minutes, I think. But you guys, if you have any questions for Kerry, please do pop them below. And Kerry will come back in a little while, I'm sure, and add her links to, all her Zumba stuff, her wellness journal and her oils, I'm sure. So she will pop back and do that. But do not be afraid, as she said, to ask questions. I shall leave it at that. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Happy Friday. I hope everybody has wonderful plans for the weekend. Tell us how the weather is where you are.
Yeah, and we love to know.
Have a good
we
one.
love to know the weather. Huh?
We'll do the Irish. We'll say slán.
Slán.
Slán.